At number 5. Explosive heat. Few people can stand the heat of the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia. Active volcanoes sizzle inside this desert basin, and sulfur springs emit choking gases. No wonder some have called it the cruelest place on Earth. On the hottest days, temperatures in the Danakil Depression soar to more than 50 degrees centigrade. The Danakil Depression in the Afar Triangle is home to acid lakes and occasional earthquakes. It has little to no rainfall and searing temperatures day and night. For centuries, local merchants have collected salt from the region's salt flats, and today the most intrepid tourists brave the dangers to marvel at the otherworldly landscape. At number 4. Island in the sky. Imagine a paradise island floating above the clouds and 2 billion years in the making. Welcome to Mount Roraima in South America, one of the world's oldest mountain formations, with panoramic views across the borders of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. Mount Roraima is what is known as a tabletop mountain because of its flat top. The flat summit was originally part of a huge sandstone plateau, which fragmented and eroded over millions of years, leaving the mountain towering over the surrounding lowlands. Mount Roraima is home to a diverse array of animals and plants. The strangest species living here are black pebble toads, said to predate the dinosaurs. Found in 1895, these tiny toads have limited mobility. Unable to swim or hop, they roll themselves into balls and bounce off rocks to escape attackers. At number 3. Rainbow Spring. One of the world's largest hot springs, Grand Prismatic Spring, is located in Yellowstone National Park. Explorers gave the spring its name in 1871, after witnessing its incredible prism of colors. Measuring 370 feet wide and 121 feet deep, it releases 560 gallons of water a minute. The kaleidoscope effect is caused by colorful bacteria, which thrive in these superhot springs. In the blue center is near boiling water. This gradually cools across the spring's surface, and as the temperature changes, different types of bacteria are able to survive. The bacteria living in different parts of the spring are brightly colored, giving Grand Prismatic its characteristic rainbow rings. At number 2. Deep freeze. Meaning Glacier of Rivers Vatnajökull is the largest glacier in Europe, covering almost 10% of Iceland. Underneath the ice is a frozen world called the Crystal Caves, a hidden labyrinth of blue chambers and tunnels that change with the seasons. In the summer sunshine, the surface of Vatnajökull's thick glacial ice melts, and the resulting water flows into holes and cracks on the surface. Underneath the glacier, rivers of this meltwater cut through the ancient glacier ice, leaving behind magnificent glacial caves. Each year the caves appear in different places. Local guides scout their location and take tourists to those that are safe to visit. At number 1. Stone Forest. Like an enchanted forest that's been turned to stone, Grand Sinji in Madagascar is a somber scene of spiky, tree-like rocks. The world's largest stone forest was carved by tropical rain in a process that lasted millions of years. The razor-sharp, vertical stones of Grand Sinji challenge even the most experienced rock climbers. The canyon walls are up to 328 meters tall, meaning where one cannot walk. Grand Sinji is an isolated wilderness in Madagascar's Sinji de Bemaraha National Park. Its limestone rock has been eroded into a grid-like pattern of dead-straight canyons called grikes, topped with dangerously craggy spears. Though the entire area appears gray rather than green, plant life flourishes between the peaks.